So, what's up? Today I'm here to talk about how to buy expensive gear. Actually, how do I buy expensive gear? First, a disclaimer, I'm not a financial consultant. If you buy shit, you have to pay for it. Not my problem. Anyways, first, a little backstory. As I was starting here in Miami, I really couldn't afford gear. I was barely even making the month's rent and food. So what I did was I saved and I was able to buy the first camera I could buy that was an A7 II, and then things started to snowball, and then I started using it to make more money. And as things progressed, I started using better cameras and investing in those cameras so I could get in my head two better jobs, which in a lot of instances it was actually what happened. But the thing is, what I've learned in this process of being broke, fucked, and progressing and building a career and getting better and now getting a very nice day rate is you don't buy gear on your name. You don't buy gear for yourself. You buy gear for your company, and everything that you buy for the company is a write-off. That's the first thing you have to understand and know, that the gear is an active for your company. That takes us to the first thing. The first thing is you gotta open your own company. You gotta work through your company. You can even pay yourself a salary, whatever, charge 10% on top of whatever you're asking, and give it to the company. Do it as you please. Find an accountant. Find an accountant. Learn how to do it properly. At first, you won't need an accountant full time, but this is not the point. The point is, open your business and build your business credit the same way you build yours. As things progress, you'll be able to buy better gear through your company or even get loans through the company so you can buy more expensive gear. And the most expensive that I've bought so far was the Red that I'm shooting on. But when I started, $700 for the A7 II was a lot of money for me at the time. So the thing is, you go and you open a company. Here in Florida, you do it through SunBiz, and you start working through your company. Whenever you have to send an invoice, you send it through your company with the company's W-9. With your company, you open your company's bank account. And with that, after a while, you'll be able to get credit, get a credit card. Avoid getting the credit cards that are zero intro APR, because you're gonna save those for later when you have a better credit score and the bank will give you higher credit lines. So then you start using the credit card you open for the company. Let's say you get the first one $1,000. You buy something, you pay, you start using it, you start growing it, and then 3 or 6 months later you open the next one. Same thing you do with your personal credit, and you buy and you build the company's credit through there, and then you start using the zero intro APR credit cards through your company to buy gear. This Red I'm shooting on, I bought it on a credit card that had zero intro APR for 12 months. In my case, I didn't pay it off in the intro grace period, so what I did was then I got a loan with a lower APR than my credit card, so I could keep paying the camera, let's say $500 a month, so I can keep shooting with this camera that is an amazing camera that upgraded the level of my output for $500 a month, which means each time I go into a job and I charge for the camera, I'm essentially paying for the camera with the camera itself. Why do I say do not buy gear on your name? I say that because on the company, it's a tool for the company to use to make more money. It's an investment for the company, which means at the end of the year when you're doing your taxes, you can put the camera there or the whatever gear you're buying as an investment for your company. So you get to write it off and still use the better material you're investing on. Again, this is not financial advice. It's just a way that I figured out that made sense for me to use my credit without putting this debt on my personal level. Because when you put it on personal, you also damage your FICO score. So, in 3 steps. Step 1, open a company. Step 2, open the company's bank account. Use the gear to pay for itself. Bang, that's it. And then you start to move the debt into the company because it is the tool that the company uses to exist. And then, why do I do it this way? I do it this way because first, you don't put that on your personal FICO score for things that are the company's. Second, you can use the gear to pay for itself. Whether it is for you to bring it into a job, you charge for it, or you rent it out. In this both ways, you're gonna be making money with the gear, so the gear pay itself. And third, in the long run, the banks give more credit to the company and not to your personal accounts. And also, in the accounting level, it makes things easier for you to write off, for you to justify, like, I'm buying this camera, this lights, this whatever, so that I can improve my company's earnings. It's an investment. So, period. That's how I do it. I guess that's it for today, and take care until the next one. If you feel so, subscribe and give it a like, whatever. Take care.